Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Joe Boo's day job. I am a landlord, and I'm saying that like I'm going to rehab, because being a landlord can be a great business, and can also be rather expensive. And the question you have to ask is, do you want to be a landlord? Well, because of the economy being what it is, a lot of people can no longer afford to purchase properties. Between 7+ mortgage interest, the cost of housing, it's too expensive for a young person, especially when you start thinking about 10 to 20% as a down payment. If you're talking about a $400,000 house, not too many people have $80,000 sitting around. Being a landlord, of course, you get the tax breaks, you get to collect rent, and depending on the market, you could actually have a lot of profit from it. However, you could also have a lot of expenses. I have had, when I say I'm a landlord, I'm a carpenter. I'm also a cabinet maker. I'm also a plumber, an electrician, a locksmith, a drywall hanger, trim man, bricklayer, and so on. Because I've done all those trades during my life. I have a full knowledge of pretty much everything. My week has been insane. And be honest with you, because I am who I am, I saved myself a lot of money. Let me start with beginning last Monday, a week ago. This is actually not one of my rental properties, but it's a problem that people will sometimes face. My mother-in-law called me and said her air conditioning's not working. And what we found out is she had a Federal Pacific panel, which are a fire hazard. They are so bad that if the insurance company knows you have one, they will get rid of you. They will no longer insure you. That's how bad they are. So I changed her panel. Now I had to wait for the power company to pull the meter, and I spent about $500 for materials to do it, but changed it in about 5 hours, which is great. I had called an electric company to get an estimate on doing it because I wasn't sure I was going to have enough time. The electrical company said, sure, we'll come out and give you an estimate, but it was going to be 8 days before they could come out and actually look at it to give me an estimate. And I said, well, typically what's the cost? They said anywhere from about $2,500 to about $4,000. Ouch. Ouch. If you have a situation where all of a sudden you have to come out of pocket with $3,000 to $4,000, that's a game changer. Okay. 2 days later, I had a sewer backup in my main line going out to the street. Now, fortunately, I was able to get the snake myself and snake it out, although I needed to put a clean out. It's beginning to rain, of course. Put a clean out in on the outside. So I had to dig it out, tie into it, put it in there. $50 worth of pieces. And talking to one of my friends at the hardware store, she had a similar type of work had to be done where they added a clean out to her system and had to snake the drain. $900. Wow. Right now, in the rain, where I'm going to end because it's raining, I'm rebuilding some steps. Now, I actually built this house in 2008. Haven't had that many problems with it, although the steps out here had rotted out. So I've come out here, and in a few hours I've built some new steps, and I'll put the railings on tomorrow. If you can find somebody to come out and do the work, this would have been probably $1,000. As it is, I spent about $400 for materials. So I say all this as a landlord, oh, and then I had a tenant yesterday who said her lock broke, and it broke where it won't unlock. So I went over, spent $40, bought a new lock, went over, ripped it out, put it in. Call a locksmith, $200. So in general, the work that I've put in this past week, probably about $5,000. Now, I will say, I rarely get calls. I might get 1 or 2 calls in a month, typically, because when I've gone through, like I said, I built this brand new. I know where every wire, every pipe is in it. I built that house in 2007. I built or rebuilt the house that's over there that was a church in 2005. That house looked like it was in the jungles of Southeast Asia. It was basically abandoned for like 15 years. I rebuilt that one, I think, in 2006, and I did another house over there. And in 2008, I also put that addition in over there in that place. That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and a garage. So when I build them, instead of just saying, I'm going to do the bare minimum, I try to overbuild them so that way I won't have problems. Try to buy quality fixtures to go in there. So that way, you know, you can go to Home Depot and you can buy the Home Depot like basic stuff or whatever their what is it? Glacier Bay. Stay away from Glacier Bay. You've got the plastic faucets that have like silver paint on them. You know, $29. You look at that and say, hey, that's good. Problem is when you call the plumber to come change it, you're going to spend $150 to $200 to change it. So you're better off spending $60, $70 on a faucet that's going to last some length of time. And so that's what I've always tried to do. It costs you more at the moment, but because you did it right, it won't cost you more later. The cheaper stuff actually costs you more money in the long run. And that's what I've learned. So as I'm rebuilding these steps, I'm overbuilding it so I don't have a problem. And the fact that they've been up for 18 years, I think I got my money's worth out of it. And that would be the lesson that I would say about being a landlord. It's good if you have skills. Now, the other side of it is if you want to be a landlord and you don't have skills, there are companies that basically like 10% of your rent per month will go for them to take care of maintenance on your properties. Some months that's great. If it had been this month, oh yeah, I would have made out like a bandit. But most months, I don't have those kinds of problems. Things to think about if you're a landlord. And I know I don't look like a landlord at all. But believe it or not, I got 10 units. Go figure. Have a great day, and I hope this helps out. Have a good one.